Hello, it is Jennifer from the patio coming to you today with another Let's Get to Crafting. I thought I'd do something just kind of simple. I went and made this little freebie for everybody. And all it is, this one's going to be a little different than my prototype because I wanted to make a bigger flap, but I'll show you. So it basically has a couple of tags in it, a little flip out for writing, another tag, and this is the pocket. And so what I did is I went back in and I designed it so that this flap was the whole length of the pocket, the tag pocket. So anyway, it's very simple. It's just 2 pages. Go and grab it off of my Ko-Fi shop at Jennifer from the Patio, and then you can make one too. So anyway, it's going to be a real simple project today. I'm not here to spend hours. I am just getting back. When you see this, I'm going to just be getting back from a 6-day cruise. And so right now I'm getting prepared for it, but by the time you see this, I will be just coming back. And so I didn't want to have to worry about making a video. So I'm just doing it now. So I hope everybody's having a great day. This is just a very simple project. But you know what I love about these projects is that because the colors are neutral, you can put them in anything. And everybody loves a deep pocket that you can put all kind of goodies in. And also flip outs. We love flip outs, so you have writing space. So that's what I thought. I just went on and just made one. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do something simple today. I have been working on my Come Away With You, my Come Away With You journal, and then I made 2, not just one, but I made 2 because I had the prototype that I made. And so I've been filling the prototype one up because the other one I have to do on film, on video, and so I'm not able to do that without, being on film. So but I have been really enjoying putting that together. So if you're interested in watching that and being a part of that, by all means, please watch the videos on YouTube. Got to concentrate a little bit. So anyway, this is just a very simple project, and I like those kind. I like little simple projects that I don't want to cut that pocket too short because then it won't fit right. But anyway, so yeah, I'm getting ready to go on a cruise. I'm very excited. We're going to Costa Maya. Me and one of my girlfriends. My husband works at the high school and is not able to get off because this is a pertinent time of the year to get all of those seniors graduated. So he was not able to go, but my girlfriend was, and we are going to have a really good, relaxing time. No excursions, no extras. Now I did make reservations to the steakhouse, but nothing. We're just going to relax and just enjoy ourselves and do nothing, just go to the pool, maybe go to get a spa treatment, maybe, I don't know, because we're just, we are not really wanting to do anything. We just want to do 5 or 6 days of just going to shows and relaxing and talking and maybe doing a little bit of studying together. Okay, there's that. They're all done. So, of course, you know we have to ink them. And I'm sorry about that because then you're just going to have to listen to me talk. I can't help myself, y'all. I'm just one of those kind of people that wants to, you know, share with you and, you know, hopefully get you to share with me because that's what life is about, right? Better together. Just doing life together, whatever it is, whether it's good or negative, you know, maybe. I mean, there's just, you know, everybody's going through something in this world. And so we gotta be there for one another. And so that's why I talk. That's why I share, because I want to encourage, and I want to encourage you ladies and gentlemen to, you know, that I hope you have a great day, that I hope that you're doing well. I truly do care about you and hope that life is treating you well, because I know that life can be cruel and it doesn't always treat us well. And so anyway, that's why I talk, and I hope that's okay with you while we craft a little. I mean, what am I going to do if I'm sitting here? I can't explain every little thing. But you can use your own papers, and I'm going to give you the measurements to this. But, I mean, why do that if you can go get it for free? I mean, it's a cute little project. Just go grab you one. I'm trying to get it right on that. Oh, can't do that. I'm trying to get it right on that fold. So, there. Okay, see, that's very quick and easy. So now what we need to do is I need to get out my scoreboard. I wish I had one of those little bitty scoreboards. I may have to invest in that one day. I told my husband I was not going to buy anything for quite a bit. I have so much stuff, and I'm going to tell you, I thrift a lot. And if you're out there and you think, oh my, I don't have those kinds of things. I used to say the same thing. Like, I don't have that or this. And I find so many wonderful things at thrift stores. You cannot go wrong because, you know, and I'll be honest with you, if anything ever happened to me, my kids wouldn't want all of my stuff. And I have tons of it. And they wouldn't want it. And so it'd be going to a thrift store, you know, or Goodwill or whatever. So, you know, but you can, and believe me, it's really nice stuff. So you can find all kinds of amazing things. You know what I found? And I'm just going to tell you this. Let me look up and see. I can't, they're way up high. Okay, on another video, I'm going to show you something that I ended up getting. Okay, so this is the back of the, it's a tall, I call it first I'm going to round the corners. I want to round these top corners with a large rounder. And this is going to be, I made it to be just like the picture. So when you lay it down, you don't even know it's there. Okay, so it just looks just like it. And I'm making sure that I didn't go over a little bit. I think I need to trim just a hair off of this. Yeah, I can see just a little bit of white. Okay, and then I'm going to round the top of this. Not the bottom, but just the top, because that's, and so when it sits on here, it's going to look like this, but the rounded just helps. And you could put a thumb notch in there. You could, you know, put some kind of a notch, but I like the continuity, just the flow of it, so it looks like it's one. And so that's it. So we're going to ink these up. And get that done. As you watch my channel, you'll get to know me and my style, but I'm an ambiance kind of person. I love tranquility. I love to be at peace. I love, you know, these types of colors. That it's just part of who I am. I love to be, you know, I love to get up in the mornings and sit on my patio and just watch nature and believe I have so, you know, at 1 minute your trees are, you know, bare because of the winter, and they literally just blossomed overnight. Okay, it probably took about a week, and we had quite a bit of rain. But now it's beautiful and green and lush, and I have these just amazing trees in the back, and the birds love them. And so we have just, we just have all kinds of, you know, beautiful nature to observe in the backyard. And so most of my kits and everything are, you know, kind of shabby chicy pastels. I love Tim Holtz, and I love the grunge look, and God, Louisa Heisel, and oh, there's just so many that, oh, Miss Paint a Lot. She is amazing. I love to watch her. She does grunge really well. And you know, I want to explore more with that, but I'm more of a shabby chic kind of person. But I'm stretching myself. I'm going to stretch myself a little bit. Okay, so here's what we have. We have 2 tags, and then this is going to be kind of like a little tag insert. And so let's go ahead. We're going to put this one on first and get that glued down. And I'm using my Lineco glue. You can use anything. You literally can use Elmer's glue. Whatever you have. Now, Elmer's glue is going to take a little bit longer to dry, but you can definitely use it. You know, it just, whatever you have, just use. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. Just use what you have. At first, when I made this pocket, I made it a gusset pocket. And I thought, you know, right here, I made it a gusset pocket. And then I thought, it's kind of big because things want to fall out of it. So that's why I changed it to just being just a regular pocket. Because we're only putting 1 tag in it. So we don't want it too big. But isn't that pretty? See how everything just kind of flows and it looks like it's just one? Love it. Love it. Okay, let me give you the measurements for this, okay? Because you can use your own paper. But why would you if it's for free? So go to my Ko-Fi shop, and I don't have just this. I have lots of freebies there. And I'm about to put a word freebie out there with words from, I'm a huge, I read all the time, but I love mysteries, and I'm an Agatha Christie. I just love her. And so I just finished, again, the series for Tuppence and Tommy, her series. There's like 6 books, and the first one is The Secret Adversary. And so anyway, I got some words. Actually, I did it from Chat GPT. But I got some words from Agatha Christie, all the words that she uses, because, you know, this book was written in, the first one, I think it was 1922. And I just love all the words that she uses as adjectives. So anyway, I'm going to come out with that as a freebie, but I'll let you know when that comes out. So this is 7 in height and 4 width. So it's 7 by 4. And then the pocket, of course, is 4. And I want to say I did 2.5 inches. So you just make it 2.5 inches tall. You don't have to have... But go get your freebie. Why not? Why not? Okay, so this one is going to sit, is just as tall, and it's going to sit like this. I'm gonna bend that just a little bit more, just so it covers the whole thing. I'm going to put my, I'm going to go a little bit out. so that I just get a little bit more real estate on that. And I'm going to see if I can get it to work there. Yes. Because this is going to be on the outside, so when you glue it down on your page, you're not going to see it anyway. So that gives me just a little bit more, and it's just brown, and it looks great. I'll just add a little ink to it. So it's going to go like this. So see, now it covers the whole thing. That looks good. Okay, so we want to make sure that nothing is showing on either side. We're just going to flip it over, hold it down, and then I'm going to glue this side down. And honestly, excuse me, excuse me, man, everything is yellow here, as you well know. I'm sure it is where you are too. Okay, that's all we're going to do. Is just put that down. And so now we have like a nice little open. And I'm going to go ahead and fold that. And I'm going to ink it up. Ink it up. Ink it up. Yes. Okay. And let's just do the inside. Like that. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and round. Do I want to round? I don't know. I kind of like it just like that. I'm gonna pull it just a little bit more because I've got to train this little thing. It doesn't matter because, you know, at least I want somebody to know that it's a flip up. So this will go here. And then I'm going to glue this here as a little side tuck so that we can add that in there. And then you can also use this for, so I'm going to hold my hand over here. No, I'm going to hold my hand over here. I can kind of see through there too. So I want this part. I just want a little bit, you know, just something to hold it down. And that is it. So one thing that would make this look really nice is to just add some goodies to it. So I think this one, I'll just do my little sliver punch in that. And this one, I believe I will add a grommet to. So let me put that like that. Then I have my little grommets out. I really like these. It is, I bought some more too. Craft Me More is where they're from. Craft Me More, if you can see that. I don't know if you can. But I just love these. They're sturdy. They're very, they're not cheap. I mean, it's, you know, a good company. It's not like, you know, buying the, excuse me, the no-name ones, you know. And sometimes you get them and they, you know, when you push them down, they fall apart. Okay, let me get my crocodile. I always have to get, because I switch. Let me make sure that I have it on the right setting. So I'm going to do a backing on it. So I need A2. Because I was doing something different the other day. This is, I think, I can't tell because I don't have any light. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's A. And then let me see what this is. That's 1. And 2. Okay. Sorry, I have to, you know, make sure I'm getting it right. Because sometimes this little thing gives me some trouble. It doesn't always like to work. So you just put it in, and I always like to put it back on. I don't know why, I just do. And then I'm going to have to bring it up towards my chest because sometimes it... Oh, I have to really push hard. There it goes. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, I had to put some muscle in that one. Okay, so then we'll put that there. Let me go get... I'm going to get us some string or something. And then this one, I'm just going to ink up. And let's see what I have. Let's just see what I have in my little box of goodies. I have all kinds of things. Oh, isn't that cute? I love that. Okay, so let's look in here. Let's see what I have. I have, ooh, I love this. Yeah, let's do that for one. And let's do, this is pretty too. I mean, it's gonna blend, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that, y'all. Okay. Let's do this one for this because it's flat. And guess what? I'm just going to use my stapler, my Tim Holtz stapler. Where are you, Mr. Tim Holtz stapler? I don't see him on my desk. He must have fallen down somewhere. Let me look real quick. I apologize. I do not know where he has gone. Okay, that's weird. I guess I haven't used him in a while. He just walked off. Okay, well then I'll use something different. Okay, let me cut this. I don't want it too much, but enough. Okay, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to... And this, look how pretty this is. I just love this. And this does not... I love it frayed like that. Isn't that cool? Love it. It kind of slips. Slips in my fingers a little bit. And then we'll just pull this out. And I love that it already has writing and stuff on it. So it's not like we have to decorate a lot. But I will pull out a word and just see what we have. You know what? I think I'm going to just do it like this. I may have to get a bigger piece. And then, if I see if I can get these two little pieces up in there. I think I've made it kind of small for myself. Okay. I can do this. Okay, there. It's challenging, isn't it? Okay. That's funny. Okay, let's get it in there. Yes. And the messier, the better. We love it like that. Okay, that's going to be really pretty. And sticking out at the top. I love it. Okie dokie. There you go. Now this one, I can't believe I don't know where Mr. Tim is because I'm looking around like, where would you be? That is so weird. I know that he's fallen over somewhere and I just can't see him, but I don't know. But I do have a regular staple. They're not as cute, but that's okay. There. And I'm going to cut it a little shorter because they're going to be like kind of floppy. We don't want them to flop too much. There we go. And then the backs are just plain, just so that you have writing space. Let's put that like that. Okay, that is wonderful. Now let's look for a word. And you know me, I have to put everything back because that's just what I do. Because if I don't, it'll be like Tim, and it'll, next thing you know, little Tim's stapler's gone. That's why I'm like, where is he? That is so weird. Okay, so we have this. We'll put that over there, put the grommets up. I'm thinking that we need a little bit of a word. And we all have, these are the little spring, but these are the words that I'm going to put out for free. Aren't they cute? They're just so, like volatile, baffling, infallible, pompous, tragic, vigorous, melancholy, disconcerting, sordid. Anyway, so these are them. They're going to be in the brown and in the black. And so I'll have those up in the next couple of days as a freebie. But these are some of my spring ones that I did. Okay, so instead of using one of my words right now, I'm going to use, I don't know what I'm going to use. Let's look in here. That doesn't have the yellowy. You know what I could use? I think these are some of Justine's from House of Mahalo, because I'm using some of her. Yeah, and then you know what? That color would go good. But I don't know. I think I need just something. Ooh, how about the Wonders of Nature? Oh, I like it. Let's do that. Let's do that. You can get this. I think this is one of her freebies. Or you have to, it's part of a kit. I'm not sure. I'm using it as part of, I'm on her design team. Very thrilled about that. I think I already told you guys. And so we are using a kit for the month of April. And this was part of what I used. So I have it in my stash. In my stash. Okay. I like it. I'm going to try to see if I can... No, I think it's too much to try to tear. But I do see some white up there, so I'm going to just trim that off. Okay, now let's ink this baby up and see where we want to put it. See, we don't have to do anything to the front because it already has that rest. And then when you attach it to your journal, you can glue the sides, the top, the bottom, and the side, and then have this. You don't want to put it on the other page because this, unless you put some washi tape on it, but your paper will, you know, stick because it's kind of raised up. So I would put it on this, and then when it flips out to the right. Let me see, I have a journal right here that I'm working on. So if you want to put it like this, and then that way and it's going to open this way because you want your insert to be on this side. Because if you do it over here, which does, you know, that makes sense. But then when you put something in, it's going to catch on that little lip. So anyway, I would put it on the right-hand side. But see how pretty that is? That's just simple, pretty. A lot of real estate, gives you lots of writing space, and it's very pretty. And so just go grab you one off my Ko-Fi. Okay, so let's put this on here. We're not going to put that there. We could put it just down here, but I don't know why I'm not. I don't want it there either. I kind of like it over here. Sometimes you just have to think about it. You know, I kind of like it over here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it over here. It is the wonder of nature, isn't it? Okay. And that kind of just gives it a little bit more stability there. But look, that looks so pretty. I love it. And you can embellish it more if you like. I kind of like just letting it speak for itself, you know. So you have that. You have the back. I think I might just round these corners with the small one. I really love that the little rounder on this. This set you can get, I got this off of Amazon. It's 3 in a set, fairly cheap. It's called Bear Boss, a Bear Boss, and you get 3 of them. And so you get the round one, you get the decorative edges that kind of have like a little scallops, and then you get the one that makes the triangle. So, you know, you can get. Anyway, you can get those from Amazon if you're interested in that. And so let me just ink these little things up. And so that is our project for today. Whoops, it goes this way. So that's our project. I'm not liking this. This is too thick. I may have to change that out and put a thinner thing in there. But it doesn't matter. You know, it's pretty. So that is our freebie for today. That is our video for today. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you're able to craft and just do the things you love. Just do the things you love and do whatever makes you smile. So thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe, please. No, if you feel like you like what you're seeing, I would love it if you would subscribe. But leave me a comment and let me know where you're from. I appreciate you coming. And just remember, you only know what you know till you know something different. Bye-bye.